Netflix just shot itself in the foot and might lose a hefty portion of its anime catalog. It's time for the latest news out of Japan. Netflix has been in trouble for a while. This year has seen their first ever net loss of subscribers. The former streaming monolith has more competition than ever. HBO Max, Disney+, Hulu, and Crunchyroll. The list goes on. Netflix has planned to counter their stalled growth with a new ad-supported subscription option, priced lower to enable less affluent people to enjoy their services. However, that's landed them in hot water. Japanese broadcaster NHK might not be an animation studio, but they're a big player in the anime world. They fund new shows and retain broadcast rights to a wide variety of content. They've got an ongoing license deal with Netflix, letting the foreign company stream a good portion of their back catalog internationally. However, that deal is now in serious jeopardy thanks to Netflix's new ad-supported subscription option. NHK is a public broadcaster, Japan's equivalent to the American PBS. It is a clear point of pride for them that they do not run advertisements. All their content is supported by the Japanese people via broadcast licensing fees. Any content that would create the impression NHK recommends a specific product is against their internal code of conduct. That makes the idea of supporting Netflix's ad-based model inherently questionable. With Netflix having authority over the advertisements, NHK couldn't control what was aired with their anime. Further, any contract that suggests NHK itself runs advertisements is also going to go down like a lead balloon. Beyond their rules, it's a selling point for public broadcasters that you can watch their content without commercials interrupting them. If someone in Japan sees an NHK show with ads, it's going to look extremely bad for the company. It seems that Netflix was originally able to convince the broadcaster that its service wouldn't give that impression. However, now that the ad-supported tier is launched, it's clear their partners do not like what they see. As such, NHK has ordered Netflix to remove the 24 shows they currently have a license to broadcast from their servers. These include big names. To Your Eternity, Vinland Saga, and Attack on Titan have been noted as now in jeopardy. A particularly bitter blow for Attack on Titan fans, with the final season so close to wrapping up. Netflix have tried to negotiate, currently making NHK content exclusive to no-ad subscribers. This move was enough to appease the BBC, who as the NHK of Britain were also none too happy with being placed in the ads tier. However, for the moment, the Japanese broadcaster is refusing to budge, demanding Netflix remove all their content from its services immediately and entirely. As far as they're concerned, they have been lied to by Netflix and their patience is at an end. While those shows at risk of being pulled from Netflix are currently available on Hulu and Crunchyroll, it's worth noting that NHK has its own video streaming service, NHK World On Demand. At present, the service is both entirely free and somewhat vestigial, providing a grab bag of the broadcaster's content, but the infrastructure is in place. It wouldn't be unreasonable for the NHK to charge viewers outside Japan for access, asking them to pay the equivalent of the Japanese licensing fee to access their shows. Could we see a new streaming platform emerge for anime? We'll be sure to keep you updated with all the latest news out of Japan.